In this video, we'll see how to reduce your performance anxiety. Student has a test tomorrow, but his mind is bothered about how his teachers will react on his failure. Whether he'll be attracting the wrath of his parents if he fails. Whether his peers will respect him if his performance is not as good as them. He's consumed by these thoughts. Fear and anxiety affect him in turns. These thoughts possessing him, he's not able to study. Similarly, a guy who dates a girl thinks more about whether his love would be accepted by the girl than about turning the love-making moments into a masterpiece. By just thinking about whether he can persuade the girl to accept his love, he has created for himself lots of anxiety and lost the moments to worrying. A speaker who wants to give a speech in front of the crowd contemplates about scenarios like, what if my speech falls flat and if the crowd condemns it? What if I stutter and stammer and I lose my face in front of the crowd? The fear of this prospect fills him and he's not able to prepare for the speech. All these people, the boy facing the test, the lover in pursuit of the girl, and the speaker having to give a presentation, have one thing in common. They think too much about the consequences of the action and they are pushed and tossed by the perceived people's assessments, by success and failures, by praise and criticism. When all your mental energies are taken away by thinking about the consequences of your work, where's the time for doing a good work? Where's the time to enjoy it and be engrossed in it? Where's the time to love your work? Ironically, when you think more about success, you go too far away from it. Beyond making you anxious, the thoughts about the consequences of your work, be it success or failure, prepares you for failure. The secret behind eliminating your performance anxiety is this. Don't allow your mind to think about whether your work will result in success or failure. Just focus on the process of getting your work done, savoring each moment, and dedicating all that you have to the moment, and relishing each morsel of your action and extracting fulfillment from your work. Let us call to our mind what Krishna said to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. He says that all that you must be concerned with is your work and not the rewards of it. In other words, he says that be indifferent to the results. In this material world, the spiritual thought has great significance in disciplining our mind and giving us peace. A guy who is indifferent to the results will not be experiencing expectation-induced anxiety or frustration or worry. And when he's doing his work, he'll be able to perform with an ease, like that of a water that is flowing from high mountains, or a happy shepherd tending his docile sheep. Such will be the total engagement, because his mind is not burdened with thoughts about success and failure. So in order to eliminate performance anxiety, just be indifferent to the results. This is what you must do. Remember this. Be indifferent to the results. Don't think about success. Don't think about failure. Just focus on the moments. Be invested in those moments. I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you.